Hey Tubes, Jonathan's wrong here. Truth and budget. Trying to get some light. Anyway, so I've been monitoring the whole thing that's going on in Hawaii. Pretty brutal. And I just can't help but think of the whole like volcanoes create life type of thing. Now that's clearly one of those like inverted facts, because supposedly volcanoes created all the continents, and blah blah blah, and all this stuff. Of course, zero evidence for any of it other than the fact that okay, volcanoes spring up and they stuff comes up. But when you look at the landscape that a volcano creates, it's death. It's a death field. um, Volcanic glass is razor sharp. Many indigenous peoples all over the world have been using obsidian as a tool and a deadly weapon since time in memoriam. It's one of the sharpest things ever. Volcanic glass, very very sharp. So you have these massive fields of poison gas, razor sharp ground, and like lava spewing out everywhere. And this is life. Life settles here. Like you that's where like it just doesn't make sense, because even if the terrain were to be battered down into dirt, it wouldn't be dirt, it'd be ground glass, which is one of the most deadliest substances on the earth. That's another thing that assassins have used throughout the world, is ground glass. You put ground glass in someone's food, someone's drink, just shoot it down their throat, they're a dead person. Um, so the whole thing of like, oh, volcanoes create life, and this is where the continents come from. No, 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 no. You can clearly see with your own two eyes the effects of volcanoes, and it's nothing life bearing. Dirt comes from organic matter. Things rot and become dirt. There's no organic matter, and you got a landscape covered in razor sharp glass. How does that become stuff? You can look at islands created through a volcanic activity in their wastelands. It's a death field where nothing, birds don't even land on it. You know. So what, you're telling me, like, of course they need the model of millions of years for things to slowly. But even then, how would any organic matter land there? Like, if even if somehow the wind or like something brought some seedlings, or like whatever, they wouldn't be able to take hold. The fact that I just said birds don't land there, so birds are not going to transport anything. So it's just one of those, just another one of those things that's an obvious lie, that if you look at it and you think and you just use your eyes and like what's in front of you to make your decisions, and not listen to people in white coats who hate you, it's obvious. So yeah, I don't. That's just one of those world models that when I first started to look into things of the whole, what they tell us doesn't add up type of things. Volcanoes was one of those big things. It's like wherever a volcano erupts, it's death. Wherever lava erupts, it's death. It's a death field. It's not life bearing, and it's just one of those inversions that they like to do. They like to reverse everything. That's kind of their thing. You know, the Earth is flat and stationary. No, it's a spinning ball. You know, shit like that. Excuse my language. But anyway, yeah. As far as what is actually going on in Hawaii, I have no idea. It's brutal. Looks like the whole island is going to be overtaken by lava. Do I think that's how that is, our things are supposed to go down? And no, I don't believe that the Earth is a evolving system. It doesn't make sense. Why would it need to? It repairs itself as it needs. It does what it needs to do. It's a self-contained mechanism. It's a perfect machine. But so are the gates of hell opening up in a Hawaii? Who knows? No idea. But it's pretty gnarly. But anyway, just a thought. If you're having If you're having trouble wrapping your head around the earth sciences and all the lies that we've been fed since we were like 6 years old, um, use your eyes. Does that look like it's life bearing? Look at the lava fields and how you're not supposed to go there, and it's just razor sharp glass everywhere, and there's no life. Birds don't land there. If birds don't land there, how is anything going to be seeded? How is dirt going? Dirt is not dirt's not a dirt. Dirt is a byproduct. All right, something has to be there for dirt to take hold. You need other things. It's cyclical. It's not volcanoes don't erupt, create death fields, and then magically you know stuff starts growing on them because nowhere in the world does anywhere like that exist. You know. But anyway, just a thought. Um, you guys have a beautiful day, and God bless you.